Hey guys, welcome back to Movies and Cookies with Jackie and Jeremy. I'm Jackie,
And I'm Jeremy.
and today we're going to be talking about Batman from 1989, directed by Tim Burton.
Yes, it's one of the GOAT movies. I'm so excited to talk about this.
I am so excited too. I'm excited to talk about the Joker and Batman and whatever else there is to it.
Yes, let's get right into it. So sorry, folks,
Yeah,
we don't have cookies again this time. We're gonna, I'm gonna announce it in a post sometime soon. But
yeah.
but basically, we're gonna change the name of the podcast because we're not gonna be eating cookies for it anymore. We just
We'll just talk about our views on the film.
Exactly. We just talk about our views on the movies, and don't worry, for appropriate movies, it'll still be Howard's mom.
Yeah, of course, we can't forget her.
We can never forget. We can never put her in the corner. Like Dirty Dancing. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Nobody puts Howard's mom in the corner.
Of course, yeah.
So, anyways, all right. So, the Batman 1989. Obviously, it came out in 1989. It stars Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, and Kim Basinger, and also Billy D. Williams and Michael Gough, who was in all the 90s Batman movies.
Yeah, shout out to Michael Go,
Shout out,
guys.
shout out,
He was in all the Batman films.
all the respect to him for staying put in these movies, even with all the various cast changes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he was really committed, wasn't he?
he was. He was committed. He wanted to see it all the way through. He wanted to see the entire franchise through. He's like, I'm staying no matter what, even if there's a different Batman. I'm staying because I want the paycheck. I mean, I love the Batman. He must have been paid really
I
well.
agree with that. I agree with that, what you're saying. So I agree with that, and I'm here for it.
Thank you so much, Jackie. Of course you agree with me because I'm right, and you're right too. We're both right in this podcast. But
Movies
you're
and cookies where we're right, where there's no right or wrong.
exactly. But you're the most correct one all the time. By the way, your shirt for Batman, epic, and your makeup also epic.
Thank you. I am Kate Crusader and Joker at the same time, so I can go both ways whenever I can.
Batman and Joker hybrid. I gotta say, I'm here for it, Jackie. I'm here for it, and I love it.
I got three words. I am Batman.
Yeah. So they should cast you as Batman next in the coming DCU. If they don't, if James Gunn doesn't cast you, I'm going up all the way up to his office, and I'm gonna have a stern talking to with him.
That would be something Sheldon would do.
He would do
Imagine that.
He'd be like, "Hey, James Gunn, how are you doing? By the way, you cast the wrong person as Batman." All right, really? Who should be Batman? I should be Batman. It's like, what? And I was like, what? And I was like, what? And Howard's gonna be like, Howard, your friend needs to go to an asylum.
So, what I really like about this film is that it's not an origin story.
Exactly. I like that about the movie as well. It's like,
I think Tim Burton was probably like, you know what? I think we don't need to do his origins. Everybody knows it from the comics.
exactly if you're know the comics and you're going right into Batman, then obviously you would know his origins. But I feel like his origins would be well known even by then too, even by people who haven't read the comics as well, because
Yeah,
Batman was
agreed.
a pretty well known character by the time the original Batman 1989 came out.
Yeah, and anyway, Michael Keaton was not the first choice from what I was reading. They had
Really,
a couple of actors named on there. They
really.
had Charlie Sheen, they had Mel Gibson,
Hmm.
they had Harrison Ford,
Yep.
to name a couple of them.
Sorry, Mel Gibson. Maybe. Nah, not really.
That's what I have to say.
So Mel
And
Gibson. Yeah, Mel Gibson probably not. Harrison Ford, great choice. He would have made a great Bruce Wayne and a great Batman.
yeah, and also Joker, I think Jack Nicholson was not the first choice.
Mm.
I think it was like Ray Liotta and James Woods were somehow considered.
Ray Liotta. It could have worked, maybe. I feel like James Woods would have been the best pick besides Jack
Yeah,
Nicholson.
I agree, but they went with Jack Nicholson, obviously.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson. Obviously, you can't do no wrong with that guy. That guy could do no wrong. He's one of the legendary GOAT actors.
Yeah,
and he played Joker phenomenally well. He even said as well about
he
Joker.
did.
Joker's one of his favorite roles that he ever played, and I can see
Oh,
why.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and I can see why because he got to have fun in the role. He got to be insane. He got to ham it up. He got to do all the great stuff.
Yeah. Here's the thing with Joker. Here's the thing with Joker in this. He has a personal vendetta with Batman
Oh yes, he does. He does.
because Batman pushed him into a vat of chemicals.
Yep, he did. Oh, you know,
This
also
is it's kind of like also like his revenge story.
it was his revenge story as well because it's like yeah, like because he wanted to get Batman for throwing him into that vat of chemicals.
Yeah, but that's what happened to him.
Yep. And also, towards the end, it became revenge for Batman too, because Batman found out that the Joker killed his parents.
Yeah.
It's like that iconic stage.
I mean, well, Tim Burton kind of like hinted that in a way, like that was part of the origins was him.
Yep. And I honestly, I don't know if it was in the comics, but I love that about this movie because it basically just connected Batman and Joker together. It gave them that connection. It made them really feel like arch rivals.
Exactly. And also, I was gonna say that Batman is a representation of capitalism.
You're absolutely right about that. He is because for one thing, he's a billionaire.
Well, he was literally born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Oh, he definitely was. Like he never had to worry about anything, unlike the rest of us average people.
I was gonna say the 1%, but
Yep.
yes, you're right.
Yeah, he is part of the 1% for sure. Like the billionaires, the business owners, like the celebrities.
You're also cosplaying as the Cape Crusader too. You're wearing black, so I'll give you credit for trying.
Thank you. I was cosplaying. I didn't even try. I'm Batman.
We're both Batman.
Yeah.
Okay?
We're both. It's like I'm Batman. Imagine that. It's like I'm Batman. Oh, I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Everybody's Batman. You know what? For all our loving audience, we also dub the Batman. You're all Batman here. We're all Batman, and you get to be Batman. You get to be Batman. You get to be Batman. Everybody gets to be Batman. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, babe. Yeah.
Oprah. And I also did read that Kim Basinger was not the first choice to play Vicky Vale.
Really? Who
Yeah, it was Sean Young from Blade Runner, but she was in a car accident.
Oh no. That's horrible.
So Kim Basinger stepped in immediately.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. Like she had to step in.
And honestly, I thought she did a good job in it.
I agree. Like she really was great in the movie.
Yeah, I like that they didn't they didn't sexualize her character, which I loved.
Yeah, they really didn't sexualize her at all. That's a really good, huge plus about that movie. Unlike Batman Forever, when they sexualized Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, Joel Schumacher.
Joel Schumacher, you did wrong, man.
We still need to get him to this day, but that's not happening.
Nope, but we'll shred him to pieces by the time we do Batman and Robin.
Oh yes, we are. I'm excited for that one.
Me too. We should have had story.
But also, I think there's also a theme of obsession as well.
Yeah, because why? Because Joker's obsessed with Batman. Vicky wanted to find out about Batman, and obviously, and Batman Bruce Wayne is obsessed. Is still obsessed with his grief.
Yeah, and I think the whole thing. I think Vicky was like bait when with the whole thing with Joker and Batman.
Oh, you mean in the climax? Yeah, she definitely was bait.
She was bait. I was like, oh, come on.
It's a superhero movie. And it's very common with movies, especially superhero movies, for the woman to always be the love interest, to always be the damsel in distress.
Oh, yes, definitely. But, she's not really a damsel in distress. That's what I like about her also.
Yeah, because there were times she definitely fought back as well.
Like the scene when Joker was trying to go after her and she threw the water on his face.
That was epic. That was awesome.
This was me.
Yes.
Thank you, God.
She got it.
We finally get a female character that fights back in an '80s film.
Yeah, she deserves all the applause for that. Like, and the writers too for Tim Burton for allowing for basically making her like that, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you also notice that Joker's girlfriend was played by Jerry Hall?
Jerry Hall.
She
She's
was married to Mick Jagger at one point.
Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger from the Rolling Stones.
Yes, she was.
That is awesome.
But like when she showed up like wearing that mask, I was like, "Oh my God."
Because
But we don't really know what was done to her. That's the thing.
yeah, we really don't know either. Like,
But my theory is that the Joker probably did something to her face.
oh yes, he definitely did. There's no
And
mistaking
then
that.
and then of course when he shows up at Vicky's apartment, you see the mask, but then it's like she must have did something off screen to like,
Yeah, yeah. He said that.
either no, it's like did she I think she probably killed herself off
Yeah,
screen. I think she probably had it with
yeah,
it.
yeah. Joker said that she killed herself.
Yeah, well, she basically had enough, so
Yeah, she did, and it's just really unfortunate and sad and tragic.
yeah, I agree as well. But,
Hmm.
it's like I don't think you could really blame her for that.
You can't because Joker messed up her face, and obviously she probably like doesn't really agree with Joker's actions. So,
Yeah. Do have a question for you.
hmm.
Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
No, I have not danced with the devil in the pale moonlight, and I never will. How about you, Jackie? Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
No, and I'm never going to.
Good.
Because I'm too terrified of that.
Me too. As Nick would say, like if we ever did that, we would be in our pants.
Yep, exactly.
What I don't know why can I imagine Negan saying that too now? Negan from The Walking Dead. Why can I imagine him saying you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight now? I'm in my own Walking Dead and Negan, kick again. So it's like, of course I am.
Yeah, and also the kind of thing was a little disappointing was that they didn't really like develop a lot with the love story.
Yeah, they really didn't. There
They
was.
just had like one scene where they're having dinner and then they're just spending the night and then like that's it.
Yep.
Literally. I was like, couldn't they just elaborate on it a little more?
Yeah,
Would have been fine.
you know what? You're right. They should have done more about it. They should have elaborated. They should have like had more scenes of them just talking, getting to know each other. It would have been fantastic.
Yeah, but then it's just like, oh yeah, Albert's just like goes to the car, opens the car, he goes, oh, champagne? And he goes, oh, he'll just be a little bit late. And she goes, I'm not a bit surprised. I was like, oh, come on.
He couldn't even show. He couldn't even show up for her. It's like, dude.
She's like, yeah. She was like, yeah, I'm done with this.
No one. No. In the Batman Returns, wasn't she not? Wasn't she? Weren't they not together in Batman Returns either?
No, because Michelle Pfeiffer shows up in it.
Oh yeah. So of course, no
Which
surprise.
will which will which will be next, guys. So
It'll be the next
we're
movie.
covering all that territory.
Don't worry.
In the next one.
Yes, we are. Next week we're doing Batman Returns. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, like tell me. All right, let's get into let's get into like Jack. Let's talk more about Jack Nicholson's performance. Like
Yeah.
I thought that his performance was terrific because he was terrifying, he was funny, but also the performance was very campy.
Yeah, very campy. That's what I liked about it. It wasn't like, straight evil. Like he added humor to it.
Yeah, he really did. Like it was a perfect mix, and it was a mix that only you could only see in a Tim Burton movie.
Yeah. He taught, and also with the bad dancing.
The freaking bad
Why
dancing.
did they have only Tim Burton would include bad dancing in his films?
Oh, yep, he would. Of course he would.
I can see that now.
Oh god.
They're just like dancing, and they're what's the word again? Oh, what's the word where you. Oh, they're desecrating the paintings.
Oh yes, all,
I was like,
all,
not take. I was like the scene with like the painting with the ballerinas, Degas. I was like, not this one.
and they had to. You don't like that thing?
No, because they're literally like they're really like defaming art, famous artworks.
Oh, I didn't know you were an art connoisseur, Jackie. I love that about you too.
I Yeah, because I did go to the Metropolitan Museum of Art when I was younger, but I was like 17 when I did that.
That's mad. That's really cool. Like, what are your favorite paintings?
I like Degas. Degas is one of my favorite ones because of
Hmm.
the ballerinas. Because I did ballet when I was younger, so I
Hey,
was like,
that's
oh, I
awesome.
love this.
Huh.
Now that's one. That's my favorite one. I don't really know about my other favorite ones. I didn't dive into it, so I can't say.
In terms of art, I'm very illiterate when it comes to art. So, but
Yeah,
I know the Mona Lisa. That's a beautiful. That's a great painting.
Mona Lisa. That's an obvious
Yeah,
choice.
that's the Scream as well.
The Scream. Yeah, I like. Oh, I like that one
That's
also.
a great one as well. There
I
were
love
the
the Scream one. That's cool.
Oh yeah. What else? What else is there? Is this the Laveur count as well? Like, isn't there a painting called the Laveur?
I think that's a museum.
Alright. Obviously,
Pretty sure that's a museum.
but there was one other movie besides Batman, and that's also Warner Brothers that had a scene of famous paintings that were basically had comedy stuff happen to them. Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Yeah.
We'll cover the
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it later, but we'll talk about this movie one day, folks. So stay tuned for Looney Tunes Back in
Yeah.
Action. Yeah.
Here's another question. Why did they have Prince do the soundtrack?
That was a very odd choice. I agree.
I was like, Prince? I'm like, you could have gotten someone else.
Nope. Prince is a very famous artist in the '80s, so and he's a very iconic artist in general.
Yeah.
So I get it,
That's
but
probably why. That's probably why they picked Prince. Just because he was popular at the time.
yeah. I mean, in terms of the songs, they were good, but not as good as something like "Sign of the Times" or like 1999. Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Purple Rain. I've listened to that song multiple times.
I think those songs from the Batman movie by him are just forgettable now.
Yeah, they are forgettable songs. Like at the end of the day, like he's got more memorable songs than the Batman soundtrack.
Yeah.
Even "Kiss from a Rose" by Seal was more of a memorable song. That wasn't a Batman movie.
Hey, that was better than Prince at least.
Yep. how can a song be better than freaking Prince? Prince is a freaking legend. How can you make how can he be top? Oh, but
They didn't really like. Also, I noticed that they didn't really go into Harvey. Harvey Dent was just there.
yeah, he was just there. He's just like, oh, I'm here. I'm in the background. I'm doing stuff.
I'm here. I'm running for district attorney or whatever. It's fine, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just here for the plot.
Yes, exactly.
They didn't go into his backstory, which I was like kind of annoyed with. I was like, but he's here.
How can you not do Harvey Dent's backstory? How can you not do something with Harvey Dent?
But they did it in Batman Forever.
Yep, they did.
Tim Burton, you couldn't have done it in this one.
Maybe he thought like if he did, it would be too much. It would be too much plot lines. But yeah,
Probably, yeah.
But if not, then why the hell would you include Harvey Dent if you're not going to do anything with him?
Yeah, I bet Billy D. Williams was just like, why am I here?
Maybe
it's only a small plot. It's only a small role, but I'm fine.
Oh yeah, exactly. He's getting paid. He was getting paid. He's happy.
But I'm fine.
Exactly.
It's okay, guys. That's what he's probably like.
Exactly. That's what he would have been like for sure. But I'm just gonna say it. Severe underutilization of Billy D. Williams. It's a waste of your Billy D. Williams.
Yeah, it was a severe underdevelopment of the love story.
Yep. As well. That so yeah. I'm glad that I did this podcast with you. That I did this podcast together, Jackie, because you bring up flaws about these movies about some movies. I think, oh yeah, you're right. I'm right about that. I've never considered that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, the Batman 1989 wasn't perfect, and obviously, if I'm gonna have to pick a Batman movie that's better than Batman in 1989, it would have to be The Dark Knight.
Okay, yeah, I see why.
So, better Joker, better story,
yeah,
better tension.
I see why you said that. So
And better Harvey Dent as well.
yeah.
I mean, Christian Bale as Batman. You can argue as to whether he's better, Michael Keaton or Val Kilmer, or even George Clooney were better or not. I mean, George Clooney. I don't think he would be serious for a serious discussion because Batman and Robin's supposed to be the most ridiculous Batman movie.
I can't wait to rewatch that.
I can't wait
to make fun of it the whole time.
I can't wait to watch it and also make fun of it because I know it's supposed to be really, really, really bad.
I just remember my dad bringing a copy of it on VHS home for me.
Oh yeah, because he knows you.
And I wore the tape out.
as you do when you're a kid.
I wore the tape out.
Oh really? Oh wow.
And I never asked him for another copy again after that.
Because even you knew this movie's trash. This is you when you're a kid. This movie's trash, Dad. Don't give it to me. Don't give me another copy ever again. It's like, okay, I won't. Oh, that's so good times. Good times. We have good times here in this podcast. Now, before we get into the Michael Keaton of it all, let's talk about the production design and directing. The design of Gotham City and the whole look at this movie, absolutely superb.
Yeah, I love the whole design.
It was like, it's just like you get that very campy, very comic book-esque, very gothic design that really fits so well for the movie.
I love gothic designs in films, so
yeah, it was all just amazing. Yeah, it's just absolutely terrific.
As I was saying, the lighting is dark also. There's no bright lighting. It's all dark.
Yeah, it was all dark lighting.
And I think Tim Burton is known for doing dark stuff, so...
Yeah, he is known for doing dark stuff, so it makes sense. That's why he's the perfect fit for Batman, because he does dark stuff in these movies. Batman's all about darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brought that dark edge to it, and also that campy sensibility, which, that's why it was so perfect.
Right. Definitely.
They could have gotten a better director. Sadly, he only did 2 Batman movies.
Yeah, I know. But Tim Burton was somehow involved in Batman Forever, wasn't he?
Wasn't he executive producer or producer?
I think he was. Yeah, I have to look at the credits again, but I think you're right.
Yeah, it makes sense that he would have been involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his directing choices were superb because he knew how to handle the storyline, he knew how to handle Batman, he knew how to handle the villain, he knew how to handle the environments.
Right.
Like, Gotham feels like a real lived city as well. Like you had the people, you had the people with their concerns and their worries.
This is why I can't wait to do Batman Returns next week.
Oh yes, because we're still gonna be diving more into the whole environment of Gotham as well, and the whole vibe.
Yeah, exactly. And the scene. Do you remember the scene when they're going to the cathedral?
Look, I haven't finished that movie yet, so I probably haven't seen. Oh, you mean in this one? In this one? Yeah, I remember that scene.
This one, yeah, that was what I meant. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And it was the Joker was trying to marry Vicky. That was the whole thing. She was bait.
Yep, she was bait for sure.
He just falls in love with her without even knowing her. I'm like, oh come on, are you that sick?
Yes, it's Joker. Of course he's that sick. And that's the thing as well. The way he was talking to her, how he was trying to flirt with her and stuff, and making her uncomfortable. I know that's something that women deal. I know that as women deal with for men a lot. I know that's something that Sally might have had experience with too. Hey, Jackie.
Yeah. Oh.
Creepy men trying to trying to get with you and stuff, and just making you uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah. I think she just wanted to get away as far as possible.
Absolutely, and can't blame her for a single second because he was an absolute creep to her.
I thought the fight scenes were really good in this.
Yeah, really good fight scenes in this movie because they really brought it with the action. I mean, I know those 2 scenes, Michael Keaton's Batman was just fighting, and he really has some great fighting skills.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you what you thought about him in the role.
That's the thing we should really be getting into now. He was fantastic.
Yeah.
He was fantastic.
Yeah.
Like he had that stoic sensibility, but also in certain scenes you could definitely like feel and see the emotions. He's hiding underneath as well.
Right. Definitely. Yeah.
But
I liked him as Batman. I thought he was a good Batman.
he really was a good Batman, and he definitely had some funny quips with it as well, like which is very appropriate for the role.
Yeah.
I keep thinking about that scene, where he's just, he takes off his glasses and he's thinking back to, the day his parents were killed, and he realized that
Yeah.
it was the Joker that did it. That was such a great scene.
Yeah.
Like his facial expressions were just top tier, perfect. It was subtle, not overplayed. You could read everything just by through his face. That's pitch perfect masterclass acting.
Right. Yeah.
And then the iconic scene, like Vicky comes in and she finds that he's Batman. He's like, but why are you doing this? He's like, it's something that I have to do. Like, but why? Because no one else can.
Yeah.
And then
Now she knows.
yeah, she knows. And he's like, I know it's not a perfect world, but can we at least still be together? Still at least try to love each other. And he's like, we can do. I like that. It's like it offers that
Yeah.
hope that they can be together, which sadly does not pan out because of course Batman would never does not stick with romantic relationships.
Yeah.
Because he's Batman. Why would he? He'll always be haunted by the trauma of his parents' death, so he'll not always come first to him. Batman will always come first to him. He's married to the job, basically.
Basically, yeah. He definitely is.
Mm-hmm. But then when he stood it up, that final stood up scene in the end, so good.
Yeah. Final soup scene.
Yes. You know what's so interesting about this movie? Like, it feels like they kind of misread a little bit. So it feels like they kind of like they don't really show you that he's Batman. Like, obviously, if you know, you know. But it's like I think for the casual audience, he might have been making people think, oh, like he's Baku, like Bruce. Oh, wait a minute. That he's not Batman. Maybe I feel like that's why they were getting across. Oh, he's not Batman. Like trying to wonder who's Batman. But then later on, like you find out, oh, like Bruce Wayne's Batman.
Yeah.
And also, he was.
Bruce Wayne is Batman.
Yep, he is. So I think he might have been doing a mystery for the general audiences who haven't read the comics or even seen the original Batman or seen the Batman show of Adam West.
Right.
I feel like everybody knew though. Everybody knew because obviously Batman was a super popular character. There was the Adam West TV series. I feel like everybody knew.
Yeah. Right.
And speaking of, like the Adam West TV series was so campy. And the Batman 1989 Batman movie definitely was campy, but definitely took a much darker direction, which I know comic fans would have been absolutely happy with.
Right.
Because campy's not Batman. Like they're making fun of Batman. Like, oh, Dark Batman, he's back. We got Dark Batman. Us comic fans are winning. I just want to ask you, Jackie, too. Like, do you read comics? Are you a comics fan?
Not really. No, I didn't really read the comics. Now I actually want to.
If you want to, you should because it'd be really interesting, like to go through and read the comics.
Yeah, I know, especially with the Batman Killing Joke one, which is an interesting one.
I heard that one is interesting too. Like there's some good stuff, but also like some questionable stuff too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's gonna like there's and I know there's an animated movie based on it too. So
there is an animated movie. I think it's on our list, isn't it?
If not, we should add it to our list. We'll talk about.
I think it is on the list because I think you may have added a couple of the animated ones.
Yeah, we have to because we're talking about DC, so we have to talk about the DC stuff as well, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but we'll talk about this maybe one day, folks. So stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, like this is a pitch perfect Batman movie. Like story, characterization, action, production design. It's a near perfect Batman movie. Absolutely amazing.
Right.
So how many?
What do you?
Huh?
Oh, I was gonna ask you first. What would you rate it out of 5 stars?
I rated 4.5 out of stars because of the flaws you mentioned. 4.5 out of 5 stars. What would you rate it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the same as well, 4.5, because there were a few flaws in it, but you're gonna have flaws in films anyway.
Exactly. Like no film is perfect. Even the greatest films aren't perfect. Even my beloved Lion King isn't perfect. So feel free to point out flaws.
Nothing is perfect. That's what I learned.
Yep, exactly. And I learned that, and I know that too. So at the end of the day, as long as you like the movie, that's the main thing. And there's a great start.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, shall we get into Howard's mom now?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I just perked up right now.
Yay! I'm so glad you perked up because of it.
I am so ready for this right now.
I'm ready too. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. Howard, what are those two doing and who are they?
Like, that's Batman and Joker, Ma!
Howard, why is he called the Joker? Why is he all that weird makeup on?
Because he fell into a vat of chemicals and his face is messed up!
Oh, chemicals, schmemicals. He can wipe the makeup off.
He's trying to hide his face, Ma! He doesn't want people to see his face after he fell into a vat of chemicals! He looks like he's crazy!
Oh, really?
Yes!
You think he's crazy, Howard? What have I been telling you, Howard?
What? Tell me what?
You keep saying you're Batman around the house.
Ah! Don't say that in front of Batman! Don't make me look lame in front of my idol!
Well, Howard, it's true. You keep saying you are Batman around the house.
Why not? Because Batman's awesome! I love Batman! It's fun to say that I'm Batman! In fact, I'll say it now!
You know what? You know what, Howard? You can have a little play date with Batman. How about that?
You know what? I will, Ma! I'm going to Batman right now! Hi, Batman! Oh, hello there. Don't say it! Don't you dare say that I look like a beetle! You look like a beetle. Ah! Why? 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 Why does
Howard, he's a weirdo.
He's not a weirdo, Ma! He's awesome! So
Oh, really? Then the Joker's a weirdo.
He's definitely a weirdo, I agree. So let me tell you something, Beetle Man. You ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Ah! No!
Now, you know what, Mr. Joker? We don't believe in the devil.
We don't! We don't believe in the devil at all, so ha! Joke's on you! Oh, I see. Then let me just shoot you both anyway. No! And then Batman's like,
Howard, we're gonna have to run for our lives.
yeah, run! And then Batman just stops it. Go it. I don't think you're not gonna be shooting these people, Joker. Oh, go ahead, punch me. Go ahead, punch me. I know you want to because I killed your parents. Oh.
You know what, Howard? It looks very personal. We should go.
We should go, Mal. Oh, by the way, you would have hit a guy with glasses. Oh. I'm sorry about that. You would have hit a guy with glasses, would you?
Howard, are you not entertained?
I want to watch this fight. This is entertaining. And then Joker's like, I'm gonna do a dance now. Dance fight, bro.
Howard, are they having a dance-off?
Batman's not doing anything, bro. He's just standing there watching him like, what the hell's wrong with him?
Howard, this is very personal.
And then Batman just punches him again. And then they just keep... Joker's like, you made me, Batman. You are the one who threw me to a vat of chemicals and messed up my face. You made me. Well, you made me. You killed my parents, so you made me first. And then he punches Joker. And then there's a great high. Let's see who gets who first. And then the Batman beats it. He punches Joker, and then the Joker falls.
You saved our lives, Batman.
And we are eternally grateful. Wow.
Yes, we are.
Well,
now my son Howard wants to have a play date with you.
Can I have a play date with you, please? Play date? Sure. What do you have in mind? Can we eat in a diner? Me, you, and my ma? Sure.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Howard.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Anyway, so thank you for watching our Batman podcast, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned next week when we do Batman Returns.
Yes, guys. Next week we are continuing the Batman saga with Batman Returns.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah. So now we're gonna start off now. So
And guys, I hope you have a good rest of your weekend and a great work week. This is Movies and Cookies with Jackie and Jeremy. I'm
and
Jackie.
I'm Jeremy.
And thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good week ahead of you.
I hope you have a good week. I hope you have a good weekend of you guys too.
Bye, guys.
Bye guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.